Alright, hello football gamers, welcome back to Madden Football Gaming. Today I'm going to show you how to stop one of the most annoying offenses in Madden 24. That's this play right here. RPO peak zone bubble. If you have played this online, you have probably raged at least once, right? Especially if you don't know how to stop it. If you haven't figured, they'll run this play over and over and over and over and over and over and over. It is super rage inducing. So we are going to show you how to shut this down so that you never have to worry about this again. And when they come out, you can bag them and they can go to their next cheese play, and you could bag that and then you can win the game. All right. So here's how you're going to do it. So RPO peak zone bubble is in the gun slot offset in the spread playbook. If you want to practice it, go grab that spread playbook and go into practice mode, and you can do this, and you can do exactly what I'm doing, but you won't need to. It's a pretty easy setup. But first I'm going to show you right now that we're in a cover 2, and it's going to act exactly like it does online against you, which is super rage inducing. It's going to go ahead and get 10 yards right away every single freaking time. And so it doesn't matter. I can spread my guys or whatever. That sounded awkward, but I could do that. And it's not going to matter. It's not going to stop it, right? So you can go ahead and you can go like this. And you're like, hey, cool, yeah, I'm going to spread them out. They're going to get over there. They're going to do that. Get that tackle. Yeah, not so much. They're going to get like 10 yards every friggin' time. That's like the best animation that you're going to see out of there is like a stop for 8 yards. Or they're going to make one person miss, and again, they're off to the freaking races, and you're like, oh my God, is this real life? And yeah, it is. That's what's happening right now, is they're literally destroying you with a freaking mountain play that is ridiculous, all right? So anyways, how do you stop it? Let's watch one more time, because I'm sure you're not traumatized yet. And you can see that. So this is how you stop it, all right? So you're going to go ahead and you're going to pinch your line. And again, I was in Tampa too. You could be in man coverage. You can be in cover 3, cover 4. It does not matter. Match. It does not matter. It is not going to play this. You could set your cloud flats to 0 and it's not going to match. You can be in 6-1 and have your curl flats or cloud flats and your outside linebacker set at 0. And this is not going to stop. And that's not going to stop it. It's just going to continue to get. So this is how you stop it, all right? I like to use nickel because you are going to have 4 down linemen, because the other part of this is the run, and you want to stop the run. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this slot receiver and this outside linebacker in man coverage, and I'm going to man them up to the very outside receiver out there, okay? That's what we're going to go ahead and do. And then I'm going to user this guy. I'm not going to run with this swing pass. I'm going to user this guy. I'm going to stay over here. And when they go ahead and they finally get out there, they're going to get nothing, right? That's the best animation you're going to get, is right there where they get 2 yards, okay? So typically it's going to be 0 yards, or they're going to have a loss. So same setup. Let's let it run again. I'm not doing anything here. I'm just letting the players play. And this is what it is going to look like. And again, no gain that time, right? No gain. He was hit by 2 different people. We'll go one more time, and then we'll get into kind of the logic behind it and some other stuff real quick about like the run and what if they do to swing to the other side. So anyways, there, boom, now it's a loss. You can stop it every single time, okay? So let's go to the replay real quick, and I'll show you kind of the logic here. So 21 is the blocker. Right now, as you can see, you have 2-on-2 as far as blockers, wide receivers, and cornerbacks. You have 2-on-2 with that safety up top being the one that typically made the tackle before, and he doesn't get to you until 10 yards down the field. So that's why you're always getting like 10 yards. And then you make a miss, then it's off to the races, right? Because it's a 3-on-3 situation and the third person doesn't get you till 10 yards. That's a really great play. You'll take that every single time. But now you'll see that we manned up our outside linebacker in that slot corner to this outside wide receiver right here. So instead of coming down where that cornerback is trying to block that wide receiver is trying to block that cornerback, he can't, because he's running just straight to the side to this number 18 right here. So he can't get an angle to block him. And as soon as it's thrown, he is past number 18, and he is in a perfect spot. He's in front of this running back, and he can make the tackle, right? Every single time. So now that other wide receiver is still trying to block him, and he's not. He's behind. And so that's why he gets this tackle. And even if he doesn't get that tackle, this other guy, the linebacker, is right there as well. Even if he jukes, he's juking back into that guy. Then if he somehow misses, you also got this guy that's coming from it down there, and then you have this. Apparently, I can't move this little circle, and then you have the safety that's coming down as well. You have a huge number advantage. If they have to do 2 jukes, they're wasting a lot of time. By that time, that safety and this guy is this outside lineman is out on him too. There's just no way. He is going to be stopped every single time. He is not going to get a juke because by the time he gets the ball, that cornerback is on him every single time. So this is great. And you can click on and do a conservative tackle if you want to. Don't do a hit stick or anything crazy like that. Hit stick has a very small hit radius. Do a conservative tackle and get this guy down. And he's going to get no yardage, 1 yard, negative yardage, right? Like he is going to get nothing, and he's going to try and move to something else. And then that's going to shut down that swing, all right? So let's talk about the run. So now, same setup again. If they decide that they're going to hand it off instead, you should have an inside stuff on your line. Most people do. If you don't, you should get one. So you should have an inside stuff. And most people that run this, they double team that inside stuff guy. So and that's totally fine with us. So what ends up happening is right now they have 5 offensive linemen and we have 4 defensive linemen. When they double team, it's really going to be a 4-on-4. So that our user is going to be the 5th person on the running back who is the 5th person. And so it's a 5-on-5. There's no advantage there. You're going to secure tackle, and that's it. Again, do not hit stick. Hit the A button on Xbox. Don't know what it is on PlayStation, but conservative tackle and get them down. That's all you need to do. They will stop running this play. They are not going to live off 1 yard of running or passing this. They're trying to get that 10 yards every single time, and they're not. They're going to get shut down. It's going to be 4th and 7 if they decide to run this 3 times, right? So they're not going to live off this at all. They're going to change their play, and they're not going to do it. If they don't double team the inside stuff, this is an inside zone run. Your inside stuff will activate and you will get them for negative yardage. So they pretty much have to double team that person if they're trying to get anything. Otherwise, you're going to get negative yardage for them every single time. So this is a complete advantage for you to the right, even to the left. If they run it, it's even. All you have to do is conservative tackle. They're not going to get anything. And if you did miss it, again, you have your 2 zones behind you that are going to get them for nothing, right? So they're going to get absolutely nothing. Don't miss your tackle, though. Press A. If they decide to run it to the left, to swing it to the left, that's absolutely fine with us, too, out of the same exact setup. Because what they're doing is they have 1 blocker over there, and we have 3 people. Our user, the cloud flat, and the deep zone, okay? So we have 2 immediate ones on 2, the running back and their wide receiver, and then that 3rd zone for safety, but you're not going to need it because your person is going to be swinging out there with them. So if you see that running back run to your side of the field, that's when you run down there and go ahead and get them. That's absolutely fine. So, and you take it away. You take away the advantage to the left. You have an advantage to the left, 3-on-2. You have an advantage to the right, 4-on-2, and you have an advantage if they don't double team your inside stuff. You have the advantage there. If they do, you're equal. So you are completely shutting down this run. Now, if they decide like, all right, let's say they throw verts out of here or something like that, that's absolutely fine. You have 2 deep zones, you have 2 cloud flats, and then you can control the middle of the field right now based off this same exact setup. But if they are doing something specific, you can easily adjust out of here. So you can take that deep zone and you can man them up to the slot receiver if you want to. In fact, it works the exact same way if they run the mountain swing. All these people are running down, right? You're still going to have a 4-on-3 situation over there to where you're going to be able to stop it. And you have the outside receiver manned up. and you have the slot receiver manned up, and you have a cloud flat over there in case they decide to do some sort of like zig or whatever the heck they want to do. You can make your cloud flats even, different if you want to as far as zone drops, but I don't have any zone drops here. You don't need them. And you can take that away, and you have a cover 2 on the left-hand side. But again, you can man up people over there too if you want to. But anyways, so you can do anything that you want to adjust out of here. But the base setup is absolutely fine every single time. And as you can see, I just manned up that that deep safety to the slot receiver. It made no difference. It still stops that swing. You can still stop the run. You can still stop anything else, really, they decide to call out of here pretty much out of that stock play. They'll have to use a different play. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this quick video. If you did, please do like and subscribe. It helps us out so much. I hope this helps you shut it down in the future, fellas. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck out there, and I'll talk to you later.